Now, I know a lot of people are curious and we get asked a lot, what happens to the vehicle after you drop it off? What exactly are the steps you have to do to ceramic coat our vehicle? We start with an exterior hand wash of the vehicle first, and we start at the very beginning by filtering the water that we're spraying onto the vehicle. This is what's called a deionizer filter. It'll remove any iron or calcium from the water we spray onto the paint surface, so we're not adding extra contamination to the paint that we have to take off afterwards. We use a soft wash mitt to go over the surface, making sure nothing's going to add any extra scratches or damages to the paint. And we use what's called a ceramic prep wash. This is an acidic soap which will pull any old waxes or sealants off of the paint surface, leaving it degreased and somewhat clean for the next step. The next step after that is what's going to be called an iron remover. Now, here in Florida, our water has a lot of calcium and iron in it. That's why we filter it at the beginning. But those iron particles can get stuck down into the pores of your paint, and this will dissolve those and pull them up out of your paint. Iron particles will sometimes look like little rust spots in your paint. Don't worry, your paint's not actually rusting. We can get those out. After that, we have the clay bar stage. Now, the clay bar is to get whatever contaminants are down in the paint's pores that are not made out of iron, that the iron remover could not dissolve. We use an isopropyl alcohol lubricant, such as CMX Surface Prep. We spray it down, and then we do cross-hatch pattern with the clay bar. That'll pull any contaminants up out of the surface of the paint. After we're finished with the clay bar, we move on to what is called the polishing or paint correcting stage. We use an orbital or a DA long throw polisher, such as this one here, and we'll use it with a paint cutting compound, such as the Rupees DA Fine. This one is made in Italy, amazing product. We'll use those two along with a combination of what's called a spotlight, and we use this to see any fine swirls or scratches in the paint surface and to completely eliminate them with the polisher. Now, once the paint correction stage is done, polishing solution has a lot of oils in it, so we have to go and degrease the surface again. So we come around with another coat of CMX Surface Prep. Again, it's an isopropyl alcohol spray that takes any sealant remainders off the surface, any of the compounds off the surface, and leaves it completely prepped for the ceramic coating. The ceramic coating can then be applied in a slow cross-hatch pattern. We wait to do what's called flash cure, then we buff it off. After that, 24 hours later, you can pick up your vehicle and it's all set to take on the road.